What if every moment you spend worrying about others is a moment stolen from your own growth? A precious piece of your life you'll never get back. Imagine a life where you're no longer weighed down by comparisons or distractions, where your time becomes a sacred tool to craft the best version of yourself. Doesn't that sound liberating? In today's video, we'll uncover 6 powerful Stoic principles inspired by Marcus Aurelius that will help you reclaim your time, focus on what truly matters, and build a life of purpose and inner peace, starting right now. Principle 1. Break. Free from the trap of comparison. Let's start with a question. How often do you find yourself scrolling through social media, gazing at images of success, beauty, or achievements that seem so far out of reach? We live in a world that bombards us with these curated snapshots designed to spark comparison and make us feel like we're falling behind. But here's the harsh truth. Every second you spend measuring yourself against others is a second you're not investing in your own growth. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher-emperor, put it perfectly when he said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This isn't just advice. It's a wake-up call to stop looking outward and start looking within. Comparison is a silent thief stealing your time, energy, and self-worth. When you focus on others' lives, you're not living for yourself. You're living for their expectations, their standards, their highlight reels. It's as if you're running a race while constantly looking over your shoulder, distracted by everyone else's pace instead of focusing on your own path. The Stoics teach us that time is our most valuable asset, a finite resource that ticks away relentlessly. Once it's gone forever. So why waste it on something as fleeting and deceptive as comparison? Instead, turn your attention to your own journey. True growth isn't about external markers of success, money, status, or likes on a post. It's about the quiet, steady commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. This starts with self-awareness, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Epictetus, another great Stoic thinker, said, "Know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly." Without understanding your strengths, weaknesses, and values, your efforts to grow will be aimless, like sailing without a map. But once you know yourself, you can set clear, achievable goals, small steps that build momentum over time. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. When she began her television career in the 1980s, she wasn't an industry star. She faced rejection, criticism, and countless obstacles. But instead of comparing herself to other hosts or shows, Oprah focused on her unique voice. She honed her communication skills, connected deeply with her audience, and built a show that wasn't just entertainment, but a source of inspiration and spiritual value. Over time, the Oprah Winfrey Show became one of the most successful programs in history, revolutionizing the talk show genre. Oprah's story shows what's possible when you stop looking at others and start investing in yourself. Each small victory on your journey builds confidence and momentum. Maybe you set a goal to read a book a month, or to improve a skill like public speaking. Every time you achieve one of these goals, you prove to yourself that progress is possible, reinforcing your belief in your own abilities. Over time, you'll find that the need to compare yourself to others fades away. Why? Because your confidence comes from within, not from external validation. The real reward isn't surpassing someone else. It's becoming the best version of you. So, how much time have you wasted today comparing yourself to others? Isn't it time to break free and focus on the most important project? Yourself? Principle 2. Choose progress over perfection. We all dream of a perfect version of ourselves, flawless, accomplished, with every goal achieved. But chasing perfection is a trap that creates invisible pressure, slows us down, and keeps us from moving forward. The second Stoic principle Marcus Aurelius teaches us is to embrace progress over perfection. Life isn't about reaching an unattainable ideal. It's about the steady, imperfect journey of growth. When you accept that imperfection is part of the process, you'll find the strength to keep going even when things get tough. One of the biggest obstacles to progress is negativity, both from the world around us and within our own minds. Picture this: you're in a meeting, and a colleague's harsh criticism leaves you feeling stressed and inadequate. It's tempting to react with anger or shrink into insecurity, but instead, try this Stoic approach. Stay silent, not out of weakness, but as a display of inner strength. Focus on the positive aspects of the situation. Maybe there's a lesson in their feedback, or perhaps their words reveal more about their own frustrations than about you. By refusing to let negativity control your emotions, you reclaim your power and protect your self-respect. Internal negativity can be even more insidious. Thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed," are like heavy chains, holding you back from taking risks or trying new things. To break free, confront these thoughts head-on. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," pause and reframe it. "I can learn and improve every day." This simple shift in mindset opens the door to a more positive outlook, helping you build the confidence to keep moving forward. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent, showing up for yourself even when you don't feel like it. Letting go of the past is another key to progress. We often carry old wounds, past mistakes, regrets, or grudges that weigh us down like heavy baggage. Forgiveness isn't about excusing what happened. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of anger and resentment. When you release the past, you create space for new opportunities, for growth, for joy. Building positive habits also helps sustain progress. Surround yourself with uplifting people, engage in activities that inspire you, and practice gratitude, even in tough times. Gratitude is like a light in the darkness, reminding you to appreciate what you have, no matter the circumstances. Consider J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before her global success, Rowling faced immense challenges: poverty, unemployment, and repeated rejections from publishers. But she didn't let negativity stop her. She built a habit of persistent writing, held on to her self-belief, and stayed grateful for the small lessons life offered, even in her darkest moments. Her perseverance and positive mindset turned her struggles into a story of triumph, making her one of the best-selling authors of all time. Progress, not perfection, was her path to success. So, focus on the small steps, celebrate every improvement, and let go of the need to be flawless. Your journey is about growth, not an impossible ideal. Principle 3. Reject distractions and guard your time. Imagine time as a delicate, irreplaceable treasure. Once it's gone, you can never get it back. Marcus Aurelius understood this deeply, warning us to protect our time as fiercely as we would a priceless gem. The third Stoic principle is about rejecting distractions and becoming a guardian of your most valuable asset. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Endless social media notifications, a flood of emails, the allure of entertainment pulling us away from what truly matters. If we're not careful, these time thieves can rob us of our potential. To live a purposeful life, we must take control of how we spend our time. Start by identifying the distractions in your life. Are you caught in a cycle of mindless scrolling, checking unimportant emails, or attending meetings that lead nowhere? These are the modern-day culprits stealing your focus. Set clear boundaries. Allocate specific times to check your phone or email, ensuring they don't consume your entire day. It's like organizing a work schedule. Effective time management isn't about filling every moment with tasks. It's about prioritizing quality over quantity. When you're working on something important, give it your full attention, free from interruptions, and watch how much more you can achieve. Building habits to manage your time is like training a muscle. It gets stronger with practice. Start small. Dedicate 15 minutes a day to a task that aligns with your goals, free from distractions. Over time, these moments add up, forming a powerful habit that supports your growth in every area of life. But time management isn't just about schedules. It's also about the people around you. Surround yourself with those who respect your time, who value your priorities as much as you do. If someone constantly drains your energy or pulls you away from your goals, it's time to set boundaries. The Stoics, like Epictetus, remind us to choose our companions wisely. Their influence can either lift us up or hold us back. Eliminating negativity is another crucial step. Negative people, environments, or even your own thoughts can cloud your vision and sap your energy, distracting you from your path. If there's a colleague who undermines you or a friend who brings drama into your life, recognize that your time is too precious to waste on such relationships. Sometimes this means having tough conversations to set expectations, or even cutting ties entirely. Protecting your time isn't just practical. It's an act of self-respect, a declaration that your potential, your goals, and your future matter. How would your life change if you treated every moment as a precious investment in yourself? Principle 4. The transformative power of focusing on yourself. What would your life look like if you poured all your energy into becoming the person you aspire to be? The fourth Stoic principle invites you to do just that. Focus on yourself, not out of selfishness, but as a profound act of self-respect. At the heart of personal growth is the practice of setting clear goals and pursuing them with the same dedication an athlete brings to training. Think of your goals as muscles you're building. Each day of consistent effort makes you stronger, more resilient, more capable of tackling greater challenges. Start by eliminating what's unnecessary in your life. Just as a builder clears debris to lay a solid foundation, you must remove toxic influences, distractions, and commitments that don't serve your growth. Consider Jane, a professional juggling a demanding job with her dreams. By saying no to endless social obligations and cutting out time-wasting habits like mindless browsing, she carved out space to earn a new certification, which led to a promotion. Her story shows how decluttering your life creates room for what truly matters, your own development. A curious learning mindset is also essential. Read books, listen to podcasts, explore new ideas. Keep your mind sharp and adaptable. A business leader who dedicates time to studying industry trends gains the knowledge to navigate challenges creatively, staying ahead in a competitive world. But all of this requires discipline, the steady hand that keeps you on track when motivation wavers. Imagine a student preparing for an exam. On days when they'd rather procrastinate, their disciplined study habits ensure they keep going. Discipline isn't a burden. It's the key to sustained progress. Patience is equally important. Growth isn't linear. It's a winding path with obstacles and delays. Instead of getting frustrated, embrace the journey, trusting that every step forward counts. Picture a gardener tending to a tree. Even when there's no visible growth, they know the roots are forming beneath the surface. Your personal growth works the same way. Trust the process, and the results will come. Appreciating The journey, not just the destination, brings a deeper sense of fulfillment. A marathon runner's joy doesn't come only from crossing the finish line. It's in the discipline, the training, the resilience built along the way. Protecting your time is crucial here. Treat it like a currency. Would you spend it on tasks or interactions that add no value? Identify your priorities, health, relationships, career, and align your daily actions with them. If health matters, schedule workouts and cook healthy meals. If relationships are key, dedicate undistracted time to loved ones. And don't be afraid to say no. Declining commitments that don't align with your goals isn't rude. It's empowering, a way to honor your aspirations. Setting boundaries creates a sacred space for your growth, ensuring your energy and focus remain yours to direct. How do you set boundaries to protect your peace and progress? Share your strategies in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Principle 5. Build resilience through self-focus. On the journey of self-development, one of the most freeing shifts you can make is moving from the pursuit of perfection to embracing step-by-step progress. This fifth Stoic principle isn't about reaching an unattainable ideal. It's about nurturing resilience through consistent, incremental growth. When you focus on progress, you relieve the pressure of being flawless and open the door to adaptability, learning, and perseverance even in the face of setbacks. Imagine someone training for a marathon. Instead of obsessing over a record-breaking time, they celebrate small wins, running an extra mile, shaving a few seconds off their pace, or simply sticking to their training on tough days. Each milestone builds their strength and confidence, reinforcing their belief in their ability to improve. When you view life through this lens, failures aren't dead ends, they're opportunities to learn. Marcus Aurelius taught us to ask, "What can I learn from this? How can I adapt?" This mindset preserves your mental energy and equips you with the tools to grow stronger with every challenge. Focusing on progress also makes you more adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and clinging to perfection can leave you rigid, unable to adjust when things change. But a progress-oriented mindset lets you pivot with ease. Think of a professional working on a project, only to face unexpected obstacles, maybe a budget cut or a shift in priorities. Instead of giving up, they reassess, find creative solutions, and achieve results that exceed their original expectations. This flexibility, born from a commitment to progress, is a powerful asset in both work and personal life. Embracing feedback is another key to resilience. Instead of seeing criticism as a personal attack, treat it as a guide for growth. A writer, sharing their work with a mentor, might receive feedback, highlighting weaknesses in their style. Rather than feeling discouraged, they use it to refine their craft, improving with each revision. This willingness to listen and adapt fosters continuous growth, helping you evolve into a stronger version of yourself. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Perseverance turns obstacles into stepping stones, building something meaningful, whether it's a skill, a career, or a relationship. By focusing on the process, not perfection, you'll find greater joy in the journey. Success isn't about an unattainable ideal, it's about the fulfillment of consistent effort, the harmony of aligning with your values. Over time, this approach builds a foundation of resilience, equipping you to face life's challenges with composure and determination. Like a gardener nurturing seeds, you'll see that growth happens beneath the surface, blooming into a life of purpose and meaning. Principle 6. Final motivational insights. Honor your journey. Picture yourself in a bustling room surrounded by voices shouting about success, fame, and far-off goals. Everyone's trying to impress, to outshine each other with their achievements. But in the corner, there's one person sitting quietly, their gaze deep and thoughtful. They're asking themselves a simple yet profound question. Is what I'm doing truly meaningful to me, or am I just chasing the approval of others? This is the essence of the sixth Stoic principle, a lesson Marcus Aurelius lived by. Honor your personal journey. Focus on what matters most to you, and stop wasting time on things beyond your control. Every day, you make countless choices, small decisions that shape who you are and who you'll become. How you react to challenges, how you spend your time, how you align your actions with your values. These are the bricks building the foundation of your future. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This isn't just a reminder of your power to control your mind. It's a call to live with purpose, to make choices that honor your dreams and aspirations. When you focus on your own path, you're not just existing, you're crafting a life of meaning. Committing to your journey takes courage. It means facing challenges head-on, whether it's judgment, failure, or the temptation to give up. Imagine climbing a mountain. Every step is grueling. Every scratch on your hands a reminder of the struggle. But with each step, you grow stronger, inching closer to the summit. Marcus Aurelius affirmed, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Each difficulty is a lesson, a chance to build your legacy, to prove your inner strength. Consider a marathon runner who doesn't race to be the fastest, but to surpass their own limits. They don't glance at the runners beside them or worry about the crowd's judgment. They focus on their breath, their footsteps, the rhythm of their own journey. In the end, they don't just finish the race. They discover the profound meaning of commitment, truth in action, and dignity in will. That's what it means to honor your path, to move at your own pace, in your own direction, guided by your values, rather than the expectations of others. Patience is your ally here. Growth takes time, and there will be moments of doubt, exhaustion, or uncertainty. But every step, no matter how small, matters. Think of a gardener tending to their garden. They don't compare their work to others or rush the process. They focus on nurturing their trees, and after years of care, those trees bloom and bear fruit. The true reward isn't in the admiration of others. It's in the daily journey of growth, the quiet fulfillment of living in alignment with your purpose. Be patient, trust the process, and know that every right choice you make today is leading you to a fuller, more meaningful life. Conclusion: reclaim your time, transform your life. We've explored 6 Stoic principles from Marcus Aurelius that can change the way you live. Breaking free from comparison, choosing progress over perfection, rejecting distractions, focusing on yourself, building resilience, and honoring your personal journey. Each principle is a step toward reclaiming your time, redirecting your energy, and crafting a life of purpose and inner peace. By focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, your actions, your growth, you'll stop wasting time on what doesn't matter and start building a future that reflects your deepest values. Your journey is unique, and it's worth every moment you invest in it. So, what's holding you back? What makes you feel like you're wasting time, and what will you do to change that? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're applying these principles in your life. If you found this video inspiring, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs this message, and subscribe to the Daily Stoic Life for more wisdom to help you live with purpose and strength. Let's keep growing together. See you in the next video.